Sergeant Major Kusanagi, going down. What the heck are they doing? It looks like they're migrating, but how could they be? It's way too early for that. Besides, where are they gonna go? Just one more sign of what's going on in the world right now. Looks like a lot of things are starting to break down.
Oh, I'm really sorry. Are you all right, mister?
I'm all right. What about you?
I'm just fine, thank you.
I'm glad.
I'm really sorry. Sometimes I'm so clumsy.
That's all right. Well, take care.
Yeah, I will. He's a pretty attractive guy, Inuki. He might look a little bit like Mr. Kusanagi. At least he did for a moment. I wonder why. Inuki, let's go!
Missy!
Mr. Kusanagi!
I thought I was gonna make it on time. Sorry if I made you wait. Have you been here long?
No, I just got here.
I see. Hey, how you doing there, Inuki? You okay? Good boy. So anything changed? You still want to talk?
Yep, you promised that you'd tell me all about yourself today, Mr. Kusanagi, remember?
Yeah, that's right, I did, didn't I? Well, I really don't have that many great stories to tell.
Do you like sweets? You know, chocolate and stuff like that?
Yeah, I may not look it, but I've got one heck of a sweet tooth.
Really? That's great! I know a place that serves delicious chocolate parfaits.
Hey, this really is delicious.
I didn't expect someone like you to like sweets so much, Mr. Kusanagi.
You mean I look like all I eat is beer and pretzels, is that it?
Oh yeah, that reminds me. On my way here, I met someone who looked just like you.
Oh?
There was something about his presence that reminded me of you. Especially in the way he smiled at me. Sort of nostalgic, if you know what I mean. As if we'd met before, somewhere else.
So there's a strong resemblance, huh?
Yes, to you, Mr. Kusanagi.
Maybe you saw...
You know him, Mr. Kusanagi?
Well, Missy, I can't be sure that the guy I'm talking about is the one you saw today. If it was the man I know, then he doesn't actually look like me. He resembles everyone, but he doesn't look like anyone. It's as if he negates his own persona to play the role of whomever the person in front of him wants him to be.
So they see the person they want to see?
That's right. It makes it easy for him to manipulate people, unfortunately.
Oh, wow.
Sorry, I didn't mean to get weird on you like that.
I thought it was really... Inuki, what is it? Is something wrong? Dragon of Earth! Oh, geez, Louise, talk about bad timing. Mr. Kusanagi, I'm really sorry, but, well, I just remembered I have an important errand to run, so can I see you again later?
Well, sure, I don't mind. Anytime's fine with me.
Thanks, I'll be in touch. See ya!
Hey!
Sorry!
Hold on, Missy!
I guess it didn't work out too well. Only a dragon of Earth could have caused this. I know you're out there. Stop hiding and show yourself. There! Why are you creating this earthquake? A lot of innocent civilians could get hurt. Someone could be killed, don't you know that? But you're doing it anyway! Don't you care if someone gets killed? Come on, I want an answer!
She's the one. The girl from the other day.
Doesn't it, Inuki? It's a good thing that we came to Tokyo. Good morning to you. Are you out for a bike ride? Hey, I know you!
Yes, strange that we're both dragons. One of Earth and one of Heaven. By the way, about your question. Before I give you an answer, there's something that I'd like to ask you. Is that all right?
Go ahead.
Then my question is, what's wrong with killing humans?
Huh? What kind of question is that? I mean, isn't it obvious?
I don't understand. Why is it obvious?
What do you
Humans have been killing other creatures since the dawn of time, but I don't hear you condemning them for it. Because creatures don't know how to talk? Because they're less intelligent? Is it okay to kill anything they can't communicate with or who aren't as smart as they are?
No, of course not!
You're right. But till now, one of the ways humankind has survived is by taking the lives of other species. You eat meat, you eat plants, you've burned the forests, polluted the oceans, and in doing so, you've taken countless lives. Is that because human beings are special?
I don't...
Except for humans. The only reason the creatures of the Earth kill each other is when it's necessary in order to survive. But humans kill merely for the sake of convenience and expediency, not only other creatures, but their own kind as well.
Hey, no fair! We're not all like that!
Correct. But the fact is that many who are like that continue to exist by killing other creatures. So why do humans believe that they're the only beings on this planet that aren't allowed to be victimized by others? Is it perhaps because humans are more powerful? Does a creature more powerful than humans have the right to kill them?
No, you're wrong!
No is not a valid answer. So I'll ask you again. Why do you think it's wrong for us to kill humans?
Well, because it's...
Answer me. Why shouldn't we kill humans?
It's because...
Answer me.
Don't go. I don't want you to go. Inuki, please don't go.
That's a difficult question. I feel sorry for the girl, an innocent dragon of heaven, on the verge of tears without an answer.
An answer based on ethical viewpoint. An idealistic answer. A biological answer. There are many things that can serve as the answer, but none of them are complete answers. What do you think, Yuto?
Well, probably. Because there would be people who would be sad. Well, it's a nice thought anyway, but knowing you, I don't suppose it's the kind of answer you were looking for. Come on now, let's go have some tea. Miss Conaway is waiting for us.
Inuki? Inuki? Inuki, what are you doing in a place like this? Inuki, wait! Where are you going? Wait! Don't go, Inuki! Please don't go! Inuki!
Missy, are you all right?
Mr. Kusanagi, this is...
Don't worry, you're safe here. You're in the infirmary at the Defense Force base.
Inuki. Because I couldn't answer that question. Inuki was... She kept asking me, why can't we kill humans? And I didn't know how to answer that question. I knew that I needed to say something, and I couldn't. I was so confused. And because I couldn't say anything... Inuki tried to protect me. It's my fault.
It's not your fault at all, Missy.
It is too my fault, because I didn't know the answer.
You do know the answer, Missy. I'm sure you do. The answer.
No, I don't know!
Yes, you do. See? This is your answer. This is why it's wrong to kill humans, Missy. Because when one human is killed, another human cries. It's wrong to kill all creatures, not just humans. When a creature is killed, there'll always be another who's saddened by its passing. Aren't you sad when someone is killed, Missy? Even if it's someone you don't know? Even if the life that was taken isn't human?
I'm sad.
There's no one anywhere who isn't saddened by death. Grief is universal. Someone will grieve for the one who died, even if it was a stranger. That's the answer. That's why humans shouldn't be killed. A good reason, don't you think?
Because someone will cry.
That's right. They'll cry just as you are, Missy, and you can go on crying to your heart's content as you grieve for Inuki's passing. To think that she's a dragon of heaven, and I a dragon of earth. What an ironic twist of fate. Are you gonna be all right?
Yes, thanks so much for my new clothes.
Well, your uniform got pretty dirty, so I figured you needed them. Of course, I know next to nothing about girls' clothing. I suppose I should have asked you what you liked before I bought them. You probably think they're horrible.
That's not true at all. I like them a lot, honest. Because they came from you, Mr. Kusanagi.
I see. Well, I'm glad.
I want to tell you something. I love you. Does that bother you, Mr. Kusanagi? I mean, that I love you so much?
Are you kidding? Of course not. Believe me, there isn't a guy in the world who wouldn't be happy to hear a cute girl like you say that she loves him. But...
I understand. As far as you're concerned, I'm still just a child. I realize that. But still, I'd like to know more and more about you. I want to know everything about you, Mr. Kusanagi, and I want you to know everything about me. Do you think that's bad?
not at all. I feel that way too.
I'm so glad. Thank you. I'll be going now.
Oh, right. Be careful, Missy.
Inuki, I told Mr. Kusanagi that I love him. And he told me that it's okay to love him. It's you, from yesterday.
It's odd, though. You don't seem nearly as cheerful as you did then. Tell me, can you still create a barrier field?
Dragon of Earth!
And what will you do if I am?
He must be missing on purpose.
What a shame, all that effort to create a barrier field wasted.
No! I won't let you do that!
What is it, my dear? Do I look like someone you know?
Not like anyone I know. You don't look like anyone, no one at all!
Well now, all things considered, I think you're pushing it a bit, don't you? I suppose you're a bit out of sorts because you've lost something dear to you. I know. You'd be better off if you had died as well, rather than having to face all this pain. You think so too. Am I wrong? It seems I've asked yet another question you can't answer. Let's make sure, shall we? If you don't want to die, if death isn't truly what you're wishing for, then you won't die.
Inuki saved my life. If I die, Inuki will be the one who grieves the most.
Think of how happy he'd be if you were reunited.
No! If my barrier field is broken, a lot of people will die, and that will make a lot of other people sad. Right, Mr. Kusanagi?
But since all the humans are going to die, there'll be no one left to grieve, so I can grant you a wish.
You're wrong! I don't want that! I'm absolutely sure I don't! Inuki will be sad if I die, I know he will!
How could you possibly know that? Your pet isn't here anymore.
Yes, he is! Inuki is here! He's right here inside my heart! And that's why I've gotta do my best. I won't cry. I'll be strong so that no one else has to be sad. I'll protect everyone. I promise.
It appears that the young lady was right. Her true wish wasn't to die after all. You were just a hair's breadth away from killing me, weren't you?
Well, who knows?
You're a dragon of Earth. Are you switching sides, becoming a dragon of Heaven?
It's not exactly that, but the way things are going,
You're an interesting fellow.
not compared to you.
You came from inside my heart, didn't you? That's right. Thank you for protecting me. From now on, you'll always be at my side, won't you? I've got a name for you, too. Are you ready? Your name's Inuki. You see? Isn't that a good name? This time, we're going to be together forever, right, Inuki?